The 20 most influential books by women, as chosen by the public, is out there. The list has been revealed. The top 20 most nominated are part of a This Book campaign, hashtag This Book campaign, which was launched by 19 inspirational women. It stimulated a worldwide conversation on social media about the novels by women that have most impacted, shaped, or changed readers' lives. I was not surprised to see what made it to number one. Definitely a book that many of us, I think a particular generation of Singaporeans, may have studied in school. To Kill a Mockingbird. It's topped the list of the most influential books written by women. Who can forget the novel set in Alabama, which talked about racial segregation and how kindness within a small town can surmount injustice. Harper Lee's 1960 novel has made the top of the 20 titles as voted by the public after the Bailey's Women's Prize for Fiction launched a campaign to find the novels by women that have most impacted, shaped, or changed readers' lives. You might wonder, besides To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee, what else made it to the list of the 20 most influential books by women? Number 2, the title went to Margaret Atwood and her dystopian tale, The Handmaid's Tale. Unforgettable, that one. Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte made number 3. J.K. Rowling right up there with the magical Harry Potter at number 4. Emily Bronte, a real classic with Wuthering Heights and The Unforgettable Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. Other titles include Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier and my personal favorite, Little Women by Louisa May Alcott, which was a tale about family, siblings, the power of the sisterhood, and what it means to come into your own as an individual with family, I think, with some formidable personalities. The Secret History by Donna Tartt, a more contemporary read, made it to number 9. And Sylvia Plath at 11 with The Bell Jar. Just some of the 20 titles picked as most influential as nominated by the public, part of the This Book campaign, hashtag This Book campaign, which was launched in May this year by some 19 inspirational women. The list included Martha Lane Fox and also columnist Shami Chakrabarti. Shami's pick, by the way, was To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee, which made it to number 1. And another book that I think you shouldn't miss, that, by the way, Margaret Atwood, who's at number 2, has talked about in a terrific article, Margaret Atwood, when she's talking about Dave Egger's book, The Circle, which I enjoyed tremendously. The Circle, a book about privacy. It is set in a fictional office, which reminds many, I think, of the sprawling campuses in California of Google or Facebook. The Circle tracks a female protagonist as she enters what seems to be at the start her dream job, or she enters a dream career track. But soon the novel unfolds, and there's so many levels to this novel about privacy and memory and the rise and fall of our protagonists. Here's what Margaret Atwood had to say about The Circle, which takes its name most immediately from a fictional West Coast social media corporation that has subsumed all earlier iterations such as Google and Facebook and Twitter. The book traces the rise and rise within this company of Maybelline, a name that closely resembles that of a brand of mascara, thus hinting at masks and acting. Maybelline is commonly called May, and this nickname is then expanded by a co-worker who's bringing May up to speed on her circle duties. It's a very clever book. May at first comes across as rather innocent, but soon the dystopian world unfurls itself, and we see how May is a major player in what is called the Circle, which at first looks to describe just the layout of the campus of this company that May works in. So many layers to read this book at, I think, and certainly it's something to enjoy. Margaret Atwood liked it. I have to say I like it too, because it talks a lot about the impact of the digital world on our private space. I won't give too much away so that you will enjoy the read. The Circle by Dave Eggers. This is Talking Books. I'm Michelle Martin.